Oof. Oh, man. Oh, crap. Yes, man. Lim day. Jeez. Excuse me. If anyone's coming back and rewatching this, you could see it as after 3 o'clock. I spent today making long form videos for those who cannot join us in the live streams every day. So, uploaded about 4 videos today, spoke about 10, 11 different names. And yeah, we'll just hang out here for Power Hour for a little bit, maybe discuss some earnings. We'll see what happens. Got a lot of earnings coming up. I got about 40 minutes just gonna prepare an herbal refreshment, then we can look at earnings if you don't mind. Silva ready to pop. SLV calls. SLV calls here in my opinion. SLV calls here in my opinion. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Oh no, I didn't want it. Well, streaming. Settings are under construction. Hey, Killian. What happened right there? What? No, puts. Puts. Puts, 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 puts. It should technically be puts. Oh, man, my back hurts. Oh. You know when you like lean forward like onto the desk for a while and then you got like the muscle like down the side on your ribs? Oh man. Oh. I need like a sauna or something. Yep. Yep. Hey Garrett, what's going on? How you doing? Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, so we had some wild moves here, gold and silver. They both, as you can see, they both pretty much retrace back to where they were at the open. So that's why I was kind of, like I kept saying it. I know the timing, remember, it's very, very hard to nail the timing. Especially when we all know now they're going after this, right? So I'm trying to play this trend line, and you can see that we have the flash breaks, but we kept trying to get back to it, right? And that's why anytime I saw it down here, 79, 77, I was saying, SLV calls, SLV calls. And now you see, again, we storm back up to almost 82, and now you can see we're kind of tightening, channeling, maybe ready to pop back up. I'm looking for a retracement back to at least like 84 So let's see if that works out. Again, remember, they know that everyone's going to, quote unquote, the safe havens, which are the commodities, right? Like we spoke about. Gold, silver, platinum, palladium, oil, corn, soybeans, right? They're buying all those. Because if there's an issue with the dollar, the commodities are still going to maintain their value. Doing well, grab some SLV shares today to hold for a while. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Well, you had, in my opinion, you had really good timing. In my opinion, that is really good timing. Yeah, good for you. Yep, Killian, what'd I say? What'd I say? SLV call, SMI, SMCI, very nice, very nice. Yeah, SMCI, like I said, if they can start chunking in revenue like that, even if they come close to that number, the stock really should be exploding back up. So I'm really hoping we get some positivity. I'm really hoping they can do it. Finna smash it. Apple ended up going ballistic. Yeah, my bad, man. Like I said, I was recording those videos. Oh, baby. Yeah, you said calls too. Good job, man. Good job. Look at that volume coming in, pushing it right up above 265. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I know people posted news. Yeah, what was it? Rosenblatt putting a buy on SMCI. And again, they were beating it up, right? And what, I think the first time it went down to 30, right? Who was that institution? But they came out, they announced they're taking a position in SMCI. Susquehanna. It's a bug. Woo. There we go. There we go, baby. Just took out 2 bugs with 1 tissue. Huh? Who's efficient now? I like spy puts here. I like spy puts here. I like spy puts here. Yeah, that was explode. That was a good run there, Killian. Good call, brother. Yeah, the institutions have been buying, yeah, at basically like sub 60. I remember we were seeing increased stakes from a lot of financial institutions down in the 50s, the 40s, and the 30s where the stock is now. So that's why, again, tomorrow, is it going to be 200? Probably not. But I'm pretty sure, again, they're all seeing what I'm seeing. They're following the money, the demand, the revenue. So I think it's only going to be a matter of time. Yeah, MBOT, that's a good one. Good old MBOT. Oh, man. I tell you, I'm not even exhausted from making a couple of videos. I'm exhausted sitting here waiting for them all to upload. Well, you see, look how much time I spent, huh? Taking care of the rest of the community. Got here around 9. Look, didn't get on stream until 3. Yep, dollar moving up. Dollar moving up. Hey, blow it up, cherries. Oh, I love you guys, but do me a favor. Like the stream, huh? Help me help you. Help me help you. That's why I love you, man. Help me, help me. Oh, yeah. Huh? Get back in position. There you go. Bang, there we go. Oh my goodness, what is this S&P doing? What goes on here? What goes on here? Shit's weak. Shit's weak. That's a rejection. That's a rejection. We should be dropping. We should be dropping. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Whoops. Whoops. SPY puts. By the open SPY puts, in my opinion. Opinion. 68 people saw my tweet about SLV calls. No one liked it. No one said thank you. Oh, what's the point of tweeting? Anyone who follows me on Twitter knows I say some wild shit sometimes. So I've definitely been flagged. Grok labeled me as an anti-Semite, who now said our focus has shifted back to stocks. Right? I mean, here I thought that's what we were doing. But apparently all I do is say anti-Semitic remarks. And now we have shifted back to stocks. Could always count on Grok's analysis. Yeah, some people are, I think. How you doing, Deli? Oh, yeah, happy Monday. Yeah, I don't even know why I keep trying to call out SPY options. I mean, we should just look at earnings, right? When is it supposed to warm up? You know, my friend, that is a great question. And being that the whole state is now covered with ice, it definitely would be a good time. Although today it seems pretty clear. Sun is out. I'm just worried about when the sun goes down, everything's going to freeze again. Made a few good trades. Yeah, no, we took care of you last week. Picked up SLV Leaps today. All right, Chris. Okay. What's up, Lou? How we doing? The word is out, boys and girls. People are buying the gold and the silver. People are looking for those hedge plays, baby. So yeah, we'll move on to earnings actually, but SPY S&P coming down a little bit here. How much time I got? 34 minutes? Okay. Alright. You've seen me in the lightning round. That's more than enough time. We all know if you guys go on any game show, you want me on your team. I'm the friend that you phone. Me love Silver long time. Long time, Silver, long time. Yeah, Silver's been on fire. And, I mean, it technically just dropped like 30% from the high it just hit. So, I don't know, man. Again, I know a lot of people feel like they missed it. They think it's worth too much. I mean, in my opinion, it is just getting started. If we do an earnings, I've only got enough capital for a couple. First world problems, am I right? Well, look at everyone in here excited to see me, right? But not that excited because the stream only has 3 likes. Can we please take care of our priorities? Please. I'm saying please. Let's take a moment and like the stream. Let's support the only Series 7, Series 63 licensed financial advisor that is actually trying to help people. Everyone else is a crypto bro who buys some crackhead penny stock and then tries to tell people about it, right? I don't do any of that shit. Support a good one. Support the real ones. Wow, Big Nick, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right, Deli, settle down. I seen it. Shades in the chat. Spy puts. There it is. I appreciate that, man. I'm doing very well, my friend. I'm actually doing really, really well, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. We were in it to win it today. Nailed some calls right at the open. Then our buddy Nigel reached out. He said, "Hey, man, I can't make it to the streams. I need your videos." I said, "All right, brother. You ask, you shall receive." Bang. Made some videos. We got some earnings coming up. Got a lot of big names reporting some earnings. Apparently, a lot of names. Who was saying it? Yeah, we got SMCI, we got PayPal, we got Fubo, we got a lot of our names coming out this week, so big week for us. Spy puts printing. That's why I tell you, man, shit's easy, man. Shit's easy. See how they're tightening it now? You can see the triangle starting, right? Do you guys see it? Do you see? Triangle. Again, we look for all triangles here. Equilateral, isosceles, doesn't matter. Taking out triangles in all weight divisions. Head and shoulder triangle. It's getting wild out here. I'm actually upset. Had some fights this weekend, and honestly, I think they kind of blew their load last weekend. Was the first event back. We saw a lot of finishes and whatnot. I don't know. I feel like I needed more, and they did not deliver. Yeah, we got yields going up. 10-year up almost 1%. Look at that SB. How you doing? Let's get some dubs in the chat. DraftKings apparently is, I don't know, they're like going out of business or something. I don't know what's going on here. I actually hope that a lot more states start approving these prediction markets, because I think I would be pretty decent at it, and apparently I'm not allowed to do it. SB, right? People like, oh, it moves so slow. I don't know. Yeah, you like SB. Hey, listen. All I know is, I mean, it was doing well for us. It dipped down like to where it started, and now it's almost back up 100%. So, I think it's a winner. I think that's a winner. Again, I think I first found the stock at like 3. Right? Went down to like 2.5, and then it rallied, started climbing up to 4, to 5. Right? And think about it. Who talks about this stock? That's why I like it. That's why I like it. Yeah, they're playing with the commodities. Just like even when I was updating, like last night when gold and silver started moving, like they were ready to set up and pop, and then they ended up just dropping and starting to chunk down, and silver dropped below that trend line. That's why I had a feeling. I was like, yeah, they're going to F with this today. But you can see, again, can't keep a good man down. Even something like silver, first of all, again, legend status. Let's not forget who's who in my line of work. Now we come over here, and you can see again, yeah, this is... I don't even remember where the hell I was looking at it. Yeah, it was back here. Right, we chunked down. You can see, look, it had to hold that line, you understand? And that's why any dip, you see a stronger recovery almost. We were supposed to be here, right? And then, of course, we dropped and then popped, as expected. But we didn't go to the line. Yeah, so I mean, technically, right, if we're coming down, that was Thursday. That was Thursday's. Right? So with this, I'll even change the color so you can see it a little better. Me, I could always see every line, right? But you can see, look, cutting down, bang, hitting that top. Look at that, hitting those tops. And technically, we just popped above this key trend line and above resistance. And we're channeling downward, which means back and to the right. Back and to the right. SLV call still in play. Back and to the right. Spark 'em if you got 'em. Yeah, and I'll be honest, man. I woke up, I told you guys even last week, right? I moved a couple of dollars over into one or two accounts. I was going to just continue to like add to some shares, and maybe just like grab, you know, some ETFs and whatnot, because again, obviously I know what I know, right? And if we look at stocks like Hydrograph, MBOT, like, yeah, I, you know, grabbed a couple of hundred shares of those. But I don't know, as much as I can make off of individual equities, I really don't know if I want to do it. Only because it might change the analysis if I'm involved, you understand? Which is why I always said, I have never, since day one, I have never bought something and then told you about it. I have never done that. Yeah, baby, that's why you love me, baby. Yeah, HG did pull back. I know people were talking about this potential, like, Head and Shoulders, and I understand. Yeah, and you can see, look, see, I drew out that triangle, and you can see we had different plans, right? However, I don't even know, I don't even know if we could say, oh yeah, it's coming down here, right? Because this is technically a premature break, and we know what happens with premature breaks, right? So we can come down and then come right back up to the apex and then pop up and hit new highs when everyone thinks it's bearish, right? So, but again, either which way, right now, you know, this is HG, the one listed on the Canadian, but either which way, I mean, you know, $3 Canadian, 2.5, 2.20. I mean, at the end of the day, does it really matter? Does it really matter? In my eyes, this company is going to be massive. And again, we heard, what, yeah, less than a week ago, construction of 2 additional Hyperion reactors to expand production capacity. You don't expand capacity unless your demand has expanded. In my opinion, anyway. That's how I'm looking at it. Yep, that's why I love you guys, Nick. That's why I love you guys. Like I said, it's you, me, and like 7, 8 other people against the world. It's us against the world. That's it. I know, that's why it's funny, because I know people were saying, oh, why is it down? What's going on? And then I looked the other day when someone was asking about it, and I see, oh, yeah, we're building 2 more. And I was like, that has to be a positive. That has to be a positive. So, yeah, man, I mean, you know, we stuck with the company from when, you know, we were doing trials. And now we're here, man. Now we are here. We are about to hit that commercialization phase. And I tell you, man, I still say, if you think other shit went parabolic, I don't think you've seen anything yet. I don't think you've seen anything yet. Just had a gap up on the S&P, right? When we gap up, that usually means we go down. Dow now up less than 500 points. Wow, I don't know how accurate this is. It says we got like 25 people in here. If you're just joining us, we mentioned SPY puts, and once again, I am correct. Oh, I never seen something like that. The streams were, but yeah, man, streams were bumping. People were coming in here like, holy shit, are you seeing this? Oh, man. And I'll tell you, it's coming again. It's coming again. I mean, again, the freaking stock rallied, what, almost 3,000%, and technically nothing really happened yet. It's just a wild story. And again, of course, shout out to me, El Capitan, who brought the stock to everyone's attention at 10 cents a share. Once again, my legacy has already been cemented. You know, people will come in here, oh, if you were that good, you'd have $10 million. if you were that good, you'd have 1 million subs. No, 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 no. These people just refuse to accept I'm who's who in my space. They just haven't gotten the frickin' memo yet. We're talking consistently successful for 4.5 straight years. I dare someone to try to compare me to someone else. I dare you again to find someone who is actually a licensed advisor who's doing this for you. The word needs to spread. Like I said, right now, I mean, we should have 50, 100 people in this stream. YouTube definitely suppressing me. There's levels to this shit. Yeah, how those spy puts doing, huh? Hey, listen, it's whatever, man. Like I said, we've been doing this consistently. I've been trying to stream daily, talk to everyone, answer questions, right? Speak about some trades, give my opinion on some longer term stocks. I mean, I'm really trying to cover all the bases here and try to appeal to everybody, you know? And if we apparently could never get more than 25 people in a stream, then unfortunately, I mean, it really is everyone else's loss. Because I know someone else was in here saying, oh, this, you know, that Kevin guy, like, isn't really, you know, doing what you're doing, and he's got like 20,000 people watching him. So that's what I mean. Like, if we, until we break through into the other communities and really show them who's who, apparently we're just going to have to work with what we got, and it's really their loss. It's really their loss, unfortunately. And that's why I've been more aggressive even on X. Telling people, yo, let me know about the guy who scammed you. Let me know about that person who bullshitted you. Let me know about the jerk off who tried to sell you on some bullshit meme coin and lost you 80% of your money. Gather them all up, bring them in here, and let them watch. Let them watch. We put them in their place while simultaneously bringing you to a better one. S&P, potential descending triangle. Oh, we gotta look at earnings. We gotta look at earnings. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring this up in another tab. Oh, my back. All right. Let's see what we got here. Earnings chat. Earnings are 100% a gamble. Please understand the risks involved. That said, we're probably going to do, even though I don't agree, we're going to do Palantir calls. Without even looking, I'd say probably this Teradyne calls, and also NXPI probably calls, and Fabrinet. I'd give, also Rambus. Yeah, actually, I would say Simon Properties. I believe that's commercial property. I don't remember, though. A lot of the REITs kind of run together for me, in my mind, I mean, so it's hard for me to remember. But assignment properties, I would consider puts. Okay, nah, nah. Those are really older names. I would maybe play. And now we have the morning. Of course, we're going to have to say PayPal calls. Stock should be 100% higher than where it is right now. Pepsi, I would say puts, actually, in my opinion. Pfizer, I mean, I know the stock's beaten up. I still would say puts. Again, as I've been saying, I don't trust these names, man. Pfizer, Merck is reporting before the open as well. And Eaton, what's Eaton do again? Yeah, that's moving with the markets. Now, 3-3 on 7. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Eaton, I'd say calls. Who else we got? Galaxy. Oh, actually looks like Head and Shoulders right there. Yep. Yep. Did we have like a massive acquisition or something? Cut the price target, huh? Everyone's got big upsides here. Twelve minutes. Oh, I mean, it scares me, but it's actually not that much debt. Yeah, all right. Calls. Galaxy calls. I guess. Exactly. I'm the Italian uncle. Beautiful. H. Graf Phil at 2:30. Hi up. Hi up. All right. Galaxy. Fubo, of course, we gotta say calls. Fubo calls. Oh yeah, ADM. How they been doing? Filled that gap, huh? Now we're looking for 21. Hmm. Nah, I would say puts. ADM puts. I mean, yeah, a bunch of names. I don't know. I mean, we can't play them all, right? Which one's this? What do they do? JJSF? Holy shit. Nah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Yeah, DG was phenomenal call. Yeah, a lot of people. I don't think anybody owned that one. And yeah, that's why. What was it? A couple of quarters ago. Yeah, a couple of quarters ago when they chunked it down, right? That's when I started mentioning it. I was like, the numbers look good. You know, this is undervalued. This is undervalued. Look, they brought it all the way down. Look at that. And Skiddish 155. Yeah, like I said, you know, I try to do what I can. And very diversified on this channel. Very diversified. I mean, I look at, you know, cheap speculative stocks. We look at small cap stock. We look at large cap stock. We look at blue chip stocks. We look at dividend payers. I mean, again, HII. HII. That no one bought. I did a video there at 2:15 in April when Trump spoke about beefing up the Navy. The stock recently went from 215 to new highs of $436 a share. Mind you, all-time highs. Not 52-week highs. All-time highs. Which means the stock technically is still in uncharted waters, which means here. Right? But no one sees what I see. And this company, undervalued, pays you a dividend to own it. I do it all. We need the word to start spreading. 100% less than 12 months while collecting a dividend. Tell me where it gets better. Tell me where it gets better than that. And without even paying attention, SPY puts still in the money from the original call. Just too damn good. 10-year yield almost at 1%. What did I tell you, huh? What did I tell you? Fubo! Oh, I made so many good calls. I'm just glad again. I know you guys can't buy everything, but I'm just glad, you know, at least there's people here like seeing the calls, witnessing greatness. And I hate to go off on a random here, but I'll be honest, I see a lot of these sexy girls flaunting the goodies. I'm sure they're making their fathers proud. If you're just joining us, SB hit a new high like 7 times today. Because we pick winners here. LAC on sale. LAC slated to be one of the largest lithium producers in North America. LAC got approximately $2.5 billion loan from the Department of Energy. LAC recently broke up to new highs at 10.5. LAC at 475. $475. How much is that doggy in the window? Legend status. Legend status. We knew about silver for years in this community. Everyone who's new here, I'm glad you found us. I'm glad you know who's who in my business. Silver still consolidating, ready to pop. Hey, RD, what's going on, brother? Hey, what's up, Paul? Yeah, there were a couple of people who weren't able to make the live streams and said they missed the long form videos, so went back today. I started, with the videos, and it took until like an hour ago to finish, so that's why I only started streaming for like 45 minutes. Hold on. Shit. Yep. See, I never, posted it out. Hate it. There's too many freaking platforms and shit to post on. It's too much. It's too much. Pain in the ass. Fubo, I don't know. What'd I say? Fubo tomorrow morning or something? I don't remember. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Yep, we got PayPal. Got a lot of names this week. And I'm really pulling for SMCI, man. I'm really hoping it's able to hit a home run. Oh, man. Almost dropped back down to 69.70, huh? Let's get some dubs and shades in the chat for the spy puts right at the end of the day. That's what I mean, man. I could do it first thing in the morning, midway, right before the close, after the close with earnings. I could make you money on frickin' yields, interest rates, oil, gold, silver. Just let me know what you want to do. Because I can do it. Everyone else out there thinks they can do it. See the difference?
And just a quick quote here. doing nuts? Thank you. Hi, sir. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Can I get away? And then straight ahead.
Just back here.
Huh, good.
And just a quick portrait here.
All right. What's this? After the close. All right, who we got here? Really, Palantir. These names, Rambus. Okay, so I guess Palantir is probably the biggest name. So I guess we'll watch that one. Yep, gotta pump it before we even get the numbers, right? Screw it. Receive notification on live streamers. Started notification. I'm okay. Thanks. Silver's back. Yep. Yep. Silver will be alright. Yeah, don't worry about the notifications. It's alright. Today I wanted to focus on the videos, like I said. That's why I took some hours out, uploaded some videos. And those are a lot of popular names that a lot of the rest of the community was kind of watching. So, you know, now they're kind of caught up to speed, and we can get back to daily streams. Fed Chief, I mean, honestly, I don't know much about him. I'll be 100% honest. However, I know there was that clip floating around again of him saying, right? Oh, yeah, we might, sometimes you might, what the hell was he talking about? Letting it burn to the ground, having the phoenix rise from the ashes and shit. So, honestly, they might just dismantle and burn down the whole system. Take the initial brunt of it right on the chin. And then I seriously do believe they're going to restructure the Fed or they're going to restructure the currency. I do believe that is coming. Now, again, this is just my opinion. Of course, it's all speculation until we actually find out what's going on. But initially, we had a sell-off when he picked them, and then markets came right back, pretty much. So, I don't really think anyone cares about this guy. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I respect the hustle if people are really able to build up that kind of audience. But I don't know. I just feel like more people could benefit from what I bring to the table. And, again, if I jump on stream tomorrow, should there be 50,000 people in here? No, of course not. But that's what I mean. After this long, being this consistent, 40, 50 viewers, right? Like, where are the people? How come more people aren't even making their way in here by accident? And just saying, hey, seeing what we're doing in here, right? Like, doesn't make any sense. Palantir, as we see, seeing a nice pop here. Stock touching about 160 a share right now, up about 7.5%. And we see fiscal year revenue 7.18 billion to 7.2 billion. Q4 revenue 1.41 billion, estimates 134, so they beat on revenue. They reported 24 cents a share, estimating 23 cents. So Palantir beating on EPS and revenue. They see next quarter revenue 153 to 154. And of course you can see that we were looking for about 1.3, supposedly. So Palantir technically beats on EPS, beats on revenue, And I'm assuming that guidance probably above estimates. So Palantir seeing a nice bump right now, holding about 156 and change, stock up about 6% right now after hours. Of course, I said Palantir calls, so we're off to a good start. Oh yeah, they're coming out later. NXPI. Hanging out. We had Fabrinet hanging out. And the Rhombus. EPS 68 cents. Analysts expecting 67.7. They brought in 190.2 million. Analysts expecting 188 million. So we have a slight beat on EPS and revenue for Rambus, RMBS, listed on the NASDAQ. And they brought in just a touch below 64 million for their net income. Stock right now currently down about 6 points, 5% after hours. I said calls. And again, we technically have a slight beat on top and bottom line, but the stock right now down about 5%. And Simon Properties yet? Simon Property. I said puts. SPG, Simon Property, currently down about 1.7% after hours. You know what? The REITs don't move that much, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Net income, paid the dividend, revenue 179. Oh, actually, they beat. They beat by a chunk. Do we get a good synopsis here? Shopping, dining, entertainment, mixed-use, premium outlets. Yeah, it's commercial. 935. Q4 revenue 179 billion. We're looking for 1.5. Simon Property sees fiscal year EPS 687 to 712. Pretty strong quarter for SPG. However, stock down again a little bit, 1.6% right now. Again, REITs aren't really the ones that move like growth stocks or even other brand name blue chip stocks that might see 3-5% moves after earnings. So REITs kind of slowly and steadily move in the given direction. But I mean, obviously over the years, SPG has done very well. And I know it was a very hot stock coming out of the lockdowns. Usually, the REITs are good. I'm just worried that, again, something big on the finance side is going to happen. And even if it does not mean the destruction of the dollar and the fall of our economy, it is more than likely going to lead to an immediate readjustment of real estate prices. And I may be early, but I'm telling you, I have very high conviction. I believe I am not wrong. Also looks like the chart is actually making a giant ascending wedge. Right? We just keep tightening. Bang, bang, bang. So I think that's coming for SPG. But again, usually those REITs, those are longer term holds. I mean, I doubt anyone even really played the earnings. Palantir still holding up about 7, almost 8% now, back up to 159 and change. There we go. NXPI. I said calls. We have, okay, we see Q1 revenue 305 to 3.25 billion. Sees Q1 EPS 277 at 317. 317. EPS Q4 335. Estimates 331. 331. Q4 revenue 334 billion. Analysts expecting 331 billion. NXPI with a beat on the top and bottom line. Stock initially went up. It is currently now red, roughly 1% after earnings. 2.5%. 3.8%. 5.5%. Were those below estimates on the guidance, though? I don't know. I thought it sounded pretty good to me. Yeah, oh, what'd they say? Well, wait a minute. They said 305 to 3.25. And here is 3.1. And they said they were looking for almost 3. I don't know, man. I don't know if that was really that bad of a quarter. Unless margins may have dipped. Doesn't seem like they would have. $277 to $317. $305, 3.25. $305, 3.25. $277 to $315. I don't know. I mean, again, you know, maybe margins dipped a little bit. I don't know what I'm seeing. Yeah, I was gonna say this thing should be up. This thing should be up. And right as I'm sitting here bewildered, we get a nice candle and we're back to break even. NXPI Semiconductor listed on the NASDAQ. Technically, decent quarter in my eyes. Stock down a little less than 2% right now. AI demand drives another record quarter. Palantir CEO defends surveillance tech as U.S. government contracts boost sales. Of course. What's he going to say? Oh, yeah, we shouldn't be doing this? Like, I love it. Makes me laugh. It's good. You know, these people are trying to take over the world. What do you think he's going to say? Oh, we should slow down? Anyway. Palantir calls for the win. Get some dubs in the chat. Let's get some dubs in the chat. We got a couple of good calls already. Who else did we have? We had Paradigm. Yeah, it's coming out at 5. I don't know if I want to hang out till 5, honestly. What about Fabrinet? Okay. Fabrinet misses on EPS. I mean, we could see adjusted. Looks like they beat on revenue, though, slightly. Fabrinet, $1.13 billion in revenue. Estimates $1.08 billion. So looking like a slight beat for Fabrinet. FN, listed on the New York. Stock currently sitting about $500 a share even right now. Basically flat after hours. Here we go. Yeah, Q2 adjusted EPS 336 versus estimates of 3.25. So technically they beat. We're seeing a little dip here of almost 2%. They netted themselves 112.6 million off of that 113 billion. Fabrinet, yeah, it was tech. I gave him the benefit of the calls, benefit of the doubt. So I said calls. But yeah, Fabrinet technically dropping about 4% right now. Could be potentially guidance. But yeah, a lot of names. More of our names are reporting tomorrow at the Open. But I know Palantir obviously is a big name. And of course, they're taking over the world. So the stock is up 7.5%. Rambus reversing. Now down 15.5%. Yeah, we got a lot of snow, man. A lot of snow. That, what was it, the last weekend there when that storm came through? We got like 16 inches or something. It was crazy. Yeah, that Ondas, I know people are like expecting big things. I just feel like it kind of ran already. You know, that's why I was looking for a pullback to like here or here. I mean, again, right? We just start bringing in a couple of mil. We're worth 4.5 billion. I just think, again, you know, long term, could it work out? Yeah, of course. Here in the immediate short term, I just think a lot of names like this are going to start to slowly come back down to earth. They're going to find that new foundation. They're going to slowly grow, but start to become more attractive in price. And then that's when you're going to see that next surge back up to the, you know, teens and 20s, in my opinion. But, I mean, it has been on fire. It should be down here, though. 2 feet in Massachusetts. Yeah, no, it was rough. The whole Northeast got smacked. Yeah, well, that's because he probably owns it, right? Anyone who bought this stock at $2, of course, is going to tell you it's great. Right? Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't mind the snow. I was like, all right, I'll hang out. I'll watch some fights, look at some stocks. It's more than fine. Palantir getting tight. Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard one to call, man. It's just names like that, again, you have to be, you know, like attentive. You really got to stay on top of it because, again, I don't wish it on anyone, but as I say, a lot of these names did get pumped up. You could make the argument a lot of names across the board are overinflated. So again, if we have any sort of big red week, any sort of market correction, those are going to be the first ones to go. And that's why you know, it's rough for me to say I like it at 10 Because if we start selling off, you know, it's going to 5. So, I mean, like, there could be some urgency, but also not really. Yeah, he bought today, so of course he likes it. Palantir to the moon. What do you guys think, huh? 300? 800? There we go. Told you it was tightening. Palantir calls for the win. Could be worth owning, you know, but as long as you understand the risks involved, then I leave it up to you, my friend. $9.99? 9? Does anyone have Palantir calls, by the way? Or are we just kind of sitting here enjoying each other's company? Oof. That's a lot of green. Yeah, see Rambus guidance down. I had a feeling. I had a feeling that was lower than expectations. Hey, what's up, Savant? How you doing, man? Happy Monday. Yeah, I still like shares. I still like shares. Because like I said, though, those Hulu numbers should start coming in, and overall now, I mean, we saw in general, Fubo was undervalued, right? That's why we had the breakouts to the high 3s, and we were hitting highs after we looked at it. That's why we had Disney approach them, and the stock popped to 6.5. Now, we have that, plus Hulu. So in my mind, I mean, again, conservatively, minimum, it's got to at least get back to $6, $7, no? Less than $1 billion. Market cap, less than $1 billion on Fubo. That's what I mean. Like in general, in my eyes, even if they miss, the stock has to go back up. Like, I don't know. It's just too low. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Wow, looking for some of that Southern charm. Actually, it's your lucky day, because I booted out a piker this morning, so you could take his spot. This message will self-destruct in 30 minutes. We kick the pikers out. We bring the real investors and traders in. Would love to see a little pop on silver before we end the stream. Don't make assumptions. See, that's what I mean. See what I look, see what I mean? See what I mean? This guy thinks he's somebody right now. That's hilarious. That's why you don't make assumptions, folks. That's why you don't make assumptions, folks. Get him out of here. We don't want him. What a fool. Talk about jumping to a conclusion and shoot yourself in the foot. And I mean, I'm on here, streaming every day. We're right more than we're wrong. Practically everyone's making money. I mean, even if I did charge a few dollars for the Discord, that's your reaction? That's what I mean, bro. People don't know. They don't know what they got, man. People are unprofessional. People are silly. People are childish. Even if I did charge for the Discord, like, what if it was 99 cents just to keep the bots out? Right? Think about it. Is it worth 99 cents? You cheap fuck. I mean, I hate to beat people up, but what an idiot that guy was. Alright. Well, I'm tired. I still do think silver and gold are ready to pop and jump back up. But yeah, Palantir pretty much the shining star of the earnings today after the close. And tomorrow morning, of course, we have Fubo. So I'm gonna try to jump on stream right near the open, and we could review those names and watch them tomorrow. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna end this here. But appreciate your time. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate your support. Make sure to like the stream on the way out if you didn't. Hope everyone had a good Monday. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good evening, guys. Peace.